Red circle wait. Are we the aliens? T-Rex globe showing Europe Africa. What if dinosaurs never went extinct? What if they kept evolving, and we were never supposed to exist? Think about it, mammals only took over because the dinosaurs disappeared. If that asteroid missed, we might be living in a world where sentient reptilian beings rule instead. Would they have built cities? Would they have created technology? Or, would we be their pets? And here's the craziest part, some scientists believe an intelligent dinosaur species could have emerged. Their buildings wouldn't be made of steel and glass but grown from living organisms. Their language? Not words, but colors and electrical signals. But here's the real question, would we even recognize their civilization? Or would it be so alien that we wouldn't see it at all? Fire like before your human brain rejects this. Comment before the dinosaurs erase this timeline. Subscribe, before they find you. Rocket.
The science of extinction. What if it never happened? 66 million years ago, a catastrophic event reshaped the entire trajectory of life on Earth. A 10-kilometer-wide asteroid struck the Yucatan Peninsula, triggering massive wildfires, tsunamis, and a global nuclear winter that wiped out nearly 75% of all species. This event, known as the Cretaceous-Paleogene (KPG) mass extinction, marked the end of the dinosaurs and paved the way for mammals to dominate. But what if the asteroid had missed? What if dinosaurs had continued to evolve, uninterrupted by mass extinction? Would they have remained the rulers of the planet, or would other forces have eventually led to their downfall? Dinosaurs before the impact, were they already declining? One of the biggest debates among paleontologists is whether dinosaurs were already struggling before the asteroid impact. Some studies suggest that their diversity was in decline due to long-term climate shifts, while others argue that they were still thriving. Paleontologist Stephen Broussat, in his book The Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs, presents fossil evidence indicating that dinosaurs were not in decline before the asteroid struck. They were still evolving into new forms, adapting to changing environments, and diversifying into ecological niches across the planet. In particular, large herbivores like Triceratops and Hadrosaurs were abundant, providing a stable food source for apex predators. Tyrannosaurs and raptors continued to evolve better hunting techniques and more efficient locomotion. Feathered theropods, like the intelligent Trudon, showed signs of increasing brain size and social behaviors. However, a 2016 study led by Manabu Sakamoto at the University of Reading analyzed dinosaur species decline and suggested that their rate of evolution had slowed in the last few million years before the impact. If true, this could mean that dinosaurs were already struggling with environmental changes and might have faced extinction eventually, asteroid or not. So, what do you think? If the asteroid had never hit, would dinosaurs have continued evolving indefinitely, or was their reign already coming to an end? Alternative scenarios. What could have replaced the asteroid? Even without an asteroid impact, natural selection and environmental changes would have continued to shape life on Earth. Here are a few alternative scenarios that could have influenced the fate of the dinosaurs: climate change and volcanic activity. Some scientists believe that massive volcanic eruptions, specifically the Deccan Traps in India, were already causing long-term climate changes before the asteroid impact. These eruptions released vast amounts of greenhouse gases, leading to rising global temperatures and ocean acidification. If left unchecked, could this have caused a slow extinction event for some dinosaur species?
Let's take a journey into a speculative world where dinosaurs never went extinct, where massive reptilian predators still hunt in dense forests, and towering herbivores shape entire ecosystems. The apex predators of a dinosaur-dominated world. In our timeline, large mammals like lions, tigers, and wolves became the dominant land predators. But in a world without the KPG extinction event, these roles would likely still belong to theropod dinosaurs, especially large, intelligent, and highly adaptable species. 1. The modern tyrannosaurs, smarter, faster hunters. Tyrannosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex were already among the most advanced predators of their time. But given millions of years of further evolution, they could have developed better brain-to-body ratios, leading to more complex hunting strategies. Pack hunting behavior, similar to wolves, allowing them to take down even larger prey. Faster movement, with some species evolving longer limbs and a more energy-efficient gait. One of the most fascinating aspects of real-world evolution is that many animals become smaller and more efficient over time rather than larger. Some paleontologists speculate that future tyrannosaurs might have evolved a more agile, raptor-like build, capable of working in groups and coordinating attacks. Imagine a world where forests are still ruled by highly intelligent, wolf-sized tyrannosaurs, capable of setting traps or using cooperative hunting techniques. Would these evolved predators be more dangerous than today's lions and tigers? Could they even be trained by humans like falcons or dogs? 2. The rise of super raptors, the ultimate pack hunters. Raptors like Velociraptor and Deinonychus were already highly intelligent, possessing advanced problem-solving skills. Some species had feathers and could have been evolving toward even better mobility and brain power. A future version of these creatures might have larger brain capacity, leading to tool use and even basic problem-solving abilities. More advanced feathers, allowing for greater thermal regulation and even limited flight in some species. Highly developed social structures similar to wolves, dolphins, or even primates. If raptors had continued evolving, we might see a world where dinosaur intelligence rivals that of early hominins. Would they have started using their environment in ways similar to how chimpanzees use tools? And here's a question for you. If we lived in a world where raptors had evolved into the top intelligent predators, how would that change human civilization? Would we live in cities with massive anti-raptor defenses? Would we have tried to tame them? The giant herbivores, would sauropods still exist? One of the biggest mysteries in paleontology is why giant herbivorous dinosaurs like Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus were. In an alternate world where dinosaurs survived, we could expect continued dominance of massive sauropods, shaping ecosystems the way elephants do today. The evolution of even more specialized herbivores, adapted to high-altitude foliage or swampy environments. More armored and defensive species, like advanced versions of ankylosaurs or stegosaurs, protecting themselves against the ever-evolving predators. Would this world have seen even larger creatures than the ones we know from the Mesozoic era? Could we have eventually seen 100-ton dinosaurs roaming the Earth? One challenge to this scenario is whether environmental factors would allow such massive creatures to survive. Today's oxygen levels are lower than during the Mesozoic, and global temperatures fluctuate more. Some scientists believe that massive dinosaurs might have had trouble thriving in our modern world. But what if they evolved smaller, more compact versions? Could we have seen dog-sized triceratops roaming suburban parks, like deer do today? Would you want a small, domesticated dinosaur as a pet? What if they filled the role that horses or cattle do today? What about the oceans? Could marine reptiles have thrived? The extinction of marine reptiles like mosasaurs and plesiosaurs left an ecological void in Earth's oceans, which was later filled by whales and sharks. But in a world where dinosaurs never went extinct, could the oceans still be ruled by massive reptiles? Here's what scientists speculate. Mosasaurs could have evolved into even more whale-like forms, developing echolocation or deeper diving capabilities. Plesiosaurs might have taken on the role of seals or orcas, hunting in coastal waters and even forming social groups. New, unknown predators might have emerged, filling the ecological roles that today's sharks and orcas play. Would humans have ever developed deep-sea exploration in a world where hyper-intelligent marine reptiles ruled the oceans? Would sailors in this alternate history have feared giant mosasaurs more than storms? Insects and small creatures. Would mammals still exist? If dinosaurs had continued ruling the planet, what would have happened to mammals? Most scientists agree that mammals would have remained small, nocturnal, and relatively insignificant in a world where dinosaurs never went extinct. This means that there might be no humans, or at best, we'd still be small, rodent-like creatures, avoiding the giant dinosaurs that dominate the land. Mammals could have evolved to live underground, avoiding competition with dinosaurs entirely. Some species, like bats, might have still developed flight to escape predators. Does this mean human civilization never would have happened? Maybe, but it's also possible that another intelligent species could have evolved in our place. Could that species have been an evolved dinosaur? or even an advanced species of cephalopods in the oceans.
Humans and dinosaurs, could we coexist? If dinosaurs had never gone extinct, could humans and dinosaurs have evolved together? Would we have tamed them, ridden them like horses, or used them for transportation? Or would they have outcompete us, preventing our species from ever rising to dominance? This section explores whether humans and dinosaurs could have shared the planet, and what kind of civilization we might have built in a dinosaur-dominated world. Could humans have survived alongside dinosaurs? The biggest challenge to human survival in a dinosaur-dominated world is simple: mammals might never have evolved beyond small, rodent-like creatures. The dinosaurs' extinction allowed mammals to diversify and grow larger, eventually giving rise to primates and, ultimately, humans. But let's assume, for the sake of speculation, that primates still evolved despite dinosaur dominance. If that were the case, how would human civilization have developed? 1. Would we have been prey? If large theropod dinosaurs like evolved Tyrannosaurus or Velociraptor still roamed the Earth, early humans might have struggled to survive. Many of our ancestors lived in open grasslands, habitats where dinosaurs like raptors could have hunted with ease. This raises an unsettling question. Would humans have become the primary prey for intelligent, pack-hunting dinosaurs? Could raptors have evolved to specialize in hunting primates, much like wolves evolved to hunt deer? Would human evolution have favored extreme intelligence and tool use just to stay ahead of our reptilian predators? It's possible that we might have become even smarter as a result. Constant pressure from dinosaur predators could have driven early humans to develop superior weapons, advanced tactics, and sophisticated shelters much earlier than in our timeline. Could this alternate history have led to an even more advanced human civilization today, one shaped by a constant battle for survival against hyper-intelligent raptors? 2. Could dinosaurs have been domesticated? If humans had developed civilization while dinosaurs still existed, could we have tamed them? History shows that humans have domesticated large animals for food, transportation, and warfare, including horses, elephants, and even wolves, which became dogs. But dinosaurs are not mammals, and their behavior and biology would have posed serious challenges for domestication. Pack-hunting raptors might have been similar to wolves, potentially trainable for hunting or protection. Herbivorous dinosaurs, like Triceratops, might have been used like oxen or elephants, pulling plows or carrying goods. Flying dinosaurs, like large pterosaurs, might have been used for scouting or even message delivery, like carrier pigeons on a massive scale. Imagine a world where armored knights rode Triceratops into battle, or where velociraptors served as hunting companions like trained falcons. Would modern transportation still have been invented if people used dinosaurs as living vehicles? Would we have used dinosaurs for war? Throughout human history, we have always used animals in warfare. Horses revolutionized mobility in battle. Elephants were used as living tanks. Falcons were trained for communication. In a world where dinosaurs still existed, would we have created entire military forces based around them? Some terrifying possibilities. War Triceratops, armored, horned dinosaurs acting as siege weapons, smashing through enemy fortifications. Raptor scouts, elite military units using trained raptors for reconnaissance and ambush tactics. Pterosaur air forces, massive flying reptiles acting as battlefield scouts or even dropping projectiles. If ancient armies had access to trained raptors or Triceratops cavalry, how might world history have changed? Would medieval knights have fought atop armored dinosaurs instead of horses? Would modern warfare have evolved differently if we relied on living war beasts instead of tanks and airplanes? Could dinosaurs have replaced machines? If we had successfully domesticated dinosaurs, many aspects of modern civilization might have looked very different. Instead of inventing early mechanical tools, we might have used dinosaurs for labor, transport, and even communication. Some possible alternate history scenarios. Dinosaur-powered cities. Imagine vast cities where massive, long-necked sauropods served as living construction cranes, helping to build pyramids and skyscrapers. Dinosaur taxis. Instead of cars, people might have used small, fast dinosaurs as personal transport. Would raptor taxis have roamed city streets? Flying reptile couriers. Instead of airplanes, would people have relied on giant flying reptiles for long-distance travel? Would this alternate world have ever invented the steam engine or the automobile? Or would technology have advanced in a completely different direction, shaped by living creatures instead of machines? 5. What if dinosaurs had become intelligent? One of the most controversial ideas in paleontology comes from scientist Dale Russell, who proposed that a small, intelligent dinosaur called Trudon might have evolved into a sentient species if dinosaurs had survived. Russell suggested that Trudon had the highest brain-to-body ratio of any known dinosaur. It might have evolved a larger brain, more advanced social structures, and even tool use over millions of years. Given enough time, dinosaurs might have developed their own civilization, one that could rival or surpass our own. If an intelligent dinosaur species had evolved, what would human-dinosaur interactions have looked like? Would we have coexisted as equals, sharing technology and ideas? Or would there have been a war for dominance, determining which species would rule the planet? Would our world today be shared by two intelligent species, one mammalian, one reptilian? Would human history have played out as a battle for survival against a competing civilization of evolved dinosaurs? What would it be like to live in this alternate world? If dinosaurs had never gone extinct, our planet would be unrecognizable. Humans might have remained prey, constantly fighting against superior reptilian predators. We could have domesticated dinosaurs, using them for transportation, war, and labor. Intelligent dinosaurs might have evolved their own civilization, forcing us to compete with them for dominance. Modern technology and cities might have relied on living creatures instead of machines, leading to a completely different kind of society. In this world, would humans still be the dominant species? Or would we live in the shadow of a far older, more evolved reptilian civilization? The evolution of an alternate Earth. How would a dinosaur-dominated planet look today? If dinosaurs had never gone extinct, what kind of world would we be living in today? Would the planet be ruled by hyper-intelligent reptilian civilizations? Would mammals have remained small, never evolving into larger species? How would ecosystems, climate, and even the continents themselves have changed over millions of years? This section dives deep into the long-term evolution of a world where dinosaurs still reign, using insights from evolutionary biology, climate science, and speculative zoology. The impact on global ecosystems. Dinosaurs dominated Earth for over 160 million years, evolving into an astonishing variety of species. If the asteroid impact had never occurred, they would have continued to evolve in response to environmental changes. But how different would today's ecosystems be? A world without large mammals. Mammals evolved in the shadows of the dinosaurs, mostly as small, nocturnal creatures. The mass extinction allowed them to take over vacant ecological niches. Without this event, large mammals like elephants, rhinos, and bison might never have evolved. Apex predators like lions, tigers, and wolves would likely not exist. The ocean might still be dominated by giant marine reptiles like mosasaurs and plesiosaurs, rather than whales and sharks. Would humans have evolved at all if the world had remained a reptilian stronghold? If not, what species would be the dominant intelligence on the planet today? Could dinosaurs have become warm-blooded? One of the biggest debates in paleontology is whether dinosaurs were cold-blooded like modern reptiles or warm-blooded like birds and mammals. Recent research suggests that some species, especially theropods like Velociraptor and T-Rex, had high metabolic rates, meaning they may have been at least partially warm-blooded. If dinosaurs had continued evolving, it's possible that more species would have developed warm-blooded metabolisms, allowing them to be more active and adaptable. Feathered dinosaurs could have become even more bird-like, with better insulation for different climates. Some species might have evolved mammal-like parental care, improving their survival rates. Would a planet full of highly active, intelligent dinosaurs have accelerated evolutionary competition? Would they have outcompete mammals so completely that our ancestors never had a chance? The rise of intelligent dinosaurs. Paleontologist Dale Russell famously proposed that the small, intelligent dinosaur Truden could have evolved into a sentient species over millions of years. Some scientists criticize this idea as too speculative, but it raises an important question. Could intelligence have evolved in dinosaurs if they had millions of extra years to develop? What would a reptilian civilization look like? If an advanced dinosaur species had developed intelligence comparable to humans, their civilization might have looked drastically different from ours. Instead of fire-based technology, they might have relied on biochemical or solar energy due to differences in their biology. Their architecture could have been underground or tree-based, reflecting different physical adaptations. Language could have developed using vocal clicks, deep-throated rumbles, or color-changing skin signals, similar to modern cephalopods. Would an intelligent dinosaur species have discovered science and philosophy the way humans did? Or would their culture have been shaped by a completely different way of thinking? Would dinosaurs have conquered space? If dinosaurs had never gone extinct and one species had developed intelligence, would they have eventually created advanced technology? Would they have reached space before humans ever could? Some scientists argue that intelligence alone does not guarantee technological progress. Many highly intelligent animals, like dolphins and octopuses, have never developed civilizations. Others suggest that a dinosaur civilization might have taken longer to develop than humans, as reptiles have slower reproductive cycles. If Earth had an intelligent dinosaur species millions of years before humans, could they have colonized other planets? Would humans today be living in a world where dinosaurs are our alien overlords? 5. How would the continents and climate have changed? Over millions of years, Earth's continents have shifted dramatically due to plate tectonics. The extinction of the dinosaurs coincided with a time when the world was warm and tropical, with high sea levels. In a world where dinosaurs still exist, the planet might have remained warmer, since large dinosaurs would have continued producing vast amounts of methane. Rainforests could have covered more of the Earth, sustaining giant herbivores. Deserts might have expanded, favoring small, fast predators rather than large ones. Would dinosaurs have been able to survive an ice age? If not, would their extinction have simply been delayed rather than prevented? Could humans and dinosaurs coexist today? If humans had somehow still evolved in a world full of dinosaurs, would we have lived in harmony, or in constant competition? Some species, like small, bird-like dinosaurs, might have been domesticated for farming. Large herbivores like Triceratops could have been used for transportation. Carnivorous dinosaurs, however, might have remained dangerous threats, preventing cities from developing in certain areas. Would humans have built cities inside giant walled enclosures, like in Jurassic Park? Would hunting and taming dinosaurs have been part of everyday survival? Or would we have never become the dominant species at all? Would humans and dinosaurs be friends or foes? If dinosaurs had never gone extinct, could humans have lived alongside them peacefully? Would they have been our pets, partners, or even competitors in a struggle for survival? This section explores the bizarre possibilities of a world where humans and dinosaurs coexisted, complete with dinosaur taxis, aerial transport, and even warfare. 1. Could dinosaurs have been domesticated? Throughout history, humans have tamed and domesticated animals for transportation, farming, and companionship. But could we have done the same with dinosaurs? Triceratops as the ultimate work animal. If large, plant-eating dinosaurs like Triceratops had survived, they might have been used like oxen or elephants for farming and transport. Their massive size and strength could have been harnessed for pulling carts, plowing fields, or even carrying entire caravans across vast landscapes. Velociraptor guard dogs? Some dinosaurs, like small, intelligent theropods, Velociraptor, Trudon, might have been trained similarly to dogs. Their intelligence could have allowed them to serve as guards, hunters, or even messengers. Brontosaurus taxis and pterosaur airlines. In cities, large, slow-moving herbivores could have served as living buses, transporting people across towns. In the air, pterosaurs like Quetzalcoatlus, with their 10-meter wingspans, might have been trained to carry supplies, or even people, over long distances. Could this have led to an entirely different form of aerial travel? Would humans have preferred mechanical transport, or would we have created entire societies dependent on living creatures for movement? 2. Would dinosaurs have been a threat to human civilization? Not all dinosaurs would have been friendly. The presence of large, carnivorous predators might have dramatically changed the way humans built their cities and lived their daily lives. The constant danger of apex predators. Predatory dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex or Giganotosaurus would have made survival incredibly difficult. In a world where these creatures roamed freely, early humans might have needed to build fortified settlements to stay safe. Dinosaur-proof cities? Instead of sprawling urban landscapes, human civilizations might have built walled fortresses to protect against rampaging theropods. Skyscrapers could have been designed with retractable walkways or even defense systems against large predators. Would humanity have spent more time hiding from dinosaurs than advancing technology? 3. Would we have hunted dinosaurs to extinction? If dinosaurs had survived into human history, would we have done to them what we did to mammoths and other megafauna? Early humans versus dinosaurs. With the invention of tools and weapons, early humans might have become dinosaur hunters. In this scenario, species like Stegosaurus or Ankylosaurus could have been hunted for their meat, hides, or even bones, which might have been used as building materials. Modern-day Jurassic conservation? If dinosaurs had survived past the Industrial Revolution, conservation efforts might have been established to protect them from extinction. Governments and organizations could have set up dinosaur reserves, much like we have today for endangered species like tigers and rhinos. Would dinosaurs be thriving in national parks, or would we have wiped them out like we did with so many other species? 4. Would dinosaurs have replaced mammals as the dominant life form? If intelligent dinosaurs had evolved, humans might never have been the dominant species. Could we have been sharing the planet with another intelligent race? A rival civilization? If an advanced dinosaur species had evolved intelligence, they might have created their own societies, technology, and culture. Would humans and dinosaurs have lived in separate territories, or would there have been conflicts over resources? Trade, diplomacy, or war? In a world with two dominant species, interactions could have ranged from peaceful cooperation to full-scale war. Would humans and intelligent dinosaurs have established trade agreements, or would the two species have battled for control of the planet? Would Earth have been divided between reptilian and mammalian civilizations, or would one have inevitably conquered the other? Conclusion: a world shaped by dinosaurs. If dinosaurs had never gone extinct, the world would be vastly different, both in ways we can predict and in ways beyond our imagination. Evolution would have taken a different course, possibly leading to intelligent reptilian civilizations instead of humans. The ecosystems of Earth would have been dominated by colossal herbivores and apex predators, influencing everything from architecture to agriculture. Humans, if they had evolved alongside dinosaurs, would have had to adapt in extreme ways, whether through coexistence, domestication, or even conflict. Dinosaurs might have been used for transportation, farming, warfare, or even as living bioengineered tools in the modern era. However, human technological advancements might have eventually outpaced the need for these creatures, possibly leading to their exploitation or extinction through war, industry, and habitat destruction. Ultimately, this alternate history forces us to consider a profound question: are humans the dominant species on Earth simply because of luck, or would intelligence have inevitably risen in some form, dinosaurian or otherwise? If the asteroid impact had never happened, would we be asking these same questions in a world ruled by reptilian overlords? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more.